I wonder if there's anything you can share about how you've learned to put the pieces together.
I used to exercise because I always wanted to lose 15 pounds. Guess what? I'm not losing the 15 pounds. It's been 20 years. But I exercise for my mental health, for my stability, but also to clear the energy. And so I have a gym. I know my favorite classes, and it just goes non-negotiably on my calendar. And also I'm a mom of a 4-year-old, and so I have to make it work with all pick up and drop off. But like now with exercise, it's like it has to land in the calendar, and my support team knows they have to plan around it, and it's non-negotiable. Because I also, if anyone would be like, hey, do you want to record this podcast or do this thing? Even if I had something planned for myself, I would be like, oh yeah, I'll plan around it. I'll make it work. And now I'm just like, no, Power Hour with Courtney is sacred because I know I feel so much better. And also like when I'm like working out, like I start to see what I really need to do for
What?
the day. So what I'm trying to say is exercise is so foundational, right? Because then when I exercise, then I eat better. And then when I eat better, then like brain function is better, right? Like my
It
digestion is
almost
better. My sleep
it's
is better,
almost
right?
like an anchor. Like if everything falls apart,
Yeah,
that still is together.
because it's the
Galpas.
mind-body connection, right? It's so intertwined. I feel like in my 20s, every single year, it was like, be vegan, work out 3 to 4 times a week, and no alcohol. I knew that I needed to do that, and then I wouldn't do it, right? But now in my late 30s, I'm not full-on vegan, but I'm way more dairy-free and alcohol-free and all, because my health depends on it. And everything else follows from there. It's especially with a kid, I have more limited time
Yeah.
and energy. So now I have to be way more choosy about it. And before I used to be like, I used to count the numbers of hours in a day and try to make it as efficient as possible when I was in my 20s, but I would spiral, but I would be like, really, what am I doing with my time? And then I would like not use it well. But now it's no, actually, there's a finite amount of time, especially with a kid. And I could not justify exercise in my 20s, but now I do justify exercise in my 30s. But yeah, it's a forcing function for everything else to work together and click together.